Lawmakers are now reconsidering a 30-year-old law on HIV disclosure. Right now, it is a felony if someone does not disclose their HIV status to a sexual partner.
Back in the 1980s and 1990s, the fear of HIV and AIDS spread quickly, prompting California to create laws making it a felony to knowingly expose someone to HIV.
When these laws were enacted, there was no effective treatment for HIV. It was, for many people, a death sentence.
But Senator Scott Wiener says it's a new era with new medication, making the likelihood of infecting another person with HIV very low.
You don't reduce HIV infections by classifying people as felons. You reduce HIV infections by giving people access to health care and information.
Senator Wiener says knowingly exposing someone to other infectious diseases is classified as a misdemeanor, and HIV should be no different. But not everyone has the same perspective. Senator Joel Anderson says the felony rule should stand because transmitting HIV could affect someone for the rest of their life.
And I think that person, that victim, deserves better from us.
California, whatever we decide, the rest of the country follows.
HIV positive on my profiles. People don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone, so I brought him back to my place. Was like, okay, I need to tell you something. I'm HIV positive. And I remember he looked at me. It was like I murdered him. I was like, I thought he was gonna beat the shit out of me. He was like, I can't believe you wouldn't tell me. Now, the way the law goes, being undetectable, I really don't have to disclose my status. Right. And you think about it, anyone that you meet on your first date or if you're hooking up, are you
have something.
I have diabetes, I have high blood pressure. You're not telling them any of this shit. Yeah. Where HIV is now, if you are undetectable, you don't necessarily have to disclose that. Yeah. It's because of the stigma and shame that I feel I have to disclose. People would look at that as betrayal.